Yeah, so this one's an internal question, right? What do you suggest for internal innovation to get staff engaged in this mindset who may otherwise be not comfortable with change or just totally comfortable with where we are right now?
Yeah. Well, that's a great leadership question. How do we get our staff, really, to me, it's like, how do we start to build this culture of innovation and get people really embracing new ways of doing things? I think there's a couple ways around this. Number one is empowering our people with this idea that they can go off and innovate and try new things. Typically what happens in most traditional organizations is that if people are asked to try something new, and people go off and do it and it doesn't work, then they get their hand slapped and they will never do something again. And I think part of creating an environment where people can go off and try new things is, number one, it's getting the leadership buy-in, right? Getting folks, getting your leaders to say, hey, we want people to go off, try to innovate and experiment in new ways. That's number one. Number two is, I think what doesn't get enough airtime is actually the idea of performance management. The reason why most people don't try to innovate and experiment is because they believe that it's going to impact their job security or their compensation, and that is how they're motivated. And I feel if you can change your performance management where you actually reward people for the number of shots that they're taking as opposed to the successes, then you will be able to encourage more people to take shots. You're able to create more of a culture of innovation by doing that, right? You're removing that fear from them. The other thing is, many people think that innovation is this big, transformative initiative, but by giving people the license to try small experiments, then you're going to start to not only see people try new things, but to me, innovation is the most contagious thing in the world, right? Once people start to experiment and they share their ideas with others, what you're going to start to see is other people try their own things, and you're going to create this sort of engine of innovation within the organization. So I think those are the best ways of trying to create that environment. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I bet the next video is going to be even better. So hit subscribe, and we'll chat in the comments.